Hi, this is Luke for Production Experts, and this is mixing headphones the easy way with StudioLive Series 3 SE from PreSonus. StudioLive consoles have up to 8 stereo Q mixes available with FAT channel processing as well, and I can even record with or without that too. And with options for remote hands-on control for performers themselves via the EarMix unit or even the QMix UC app for mobile devices, performers have all the control they need over their own personal monitoring. So StudioLive Series 3 SE has up to 8 stereo Q mixes, all with talkback and imperceptible latency. At the moment we're looking at the main mix. However, if I just flip over onto my vocals Q layer, I'm now looking at the headphone mix for one of my performers. I can easily fade something down, or back up again. And I also have the option to easily send effects into the headphones as well. Now I have quite a lot of compression dialed in and some EQ as well at the moment, and with StudioLive I get the option to either record with these effects or without them. I hit the cog and then I've got my digital send options. So at the moment I'm sending without my FAT channel effects, although I've got the option to record with them as well. And with StudioLive Series 3 SE in your studio, artists can mix their own headphones using the QMix UC app. There's a simple wheel, so they can have less or more of themselves just by turning the simple wheel. Very intuitive. And if they just keep going, it turns down the other channels. And also in portrait mode, when they swipe across, they can determine what is on the me side of their wheel. And there's even a groups mode as well, so the band channels on the band side of the wheel can be mixed using these simple 4 faders, just by assigning groups of inputs to a corresponding group master. It's very easy to assign those groups using QMix UC. Just tap the arrow and assign accordingly. Groups mode can be turned off, and this gives artists the ability to mix their input channels exactly how they want, and this corresponds to everything that's over on the band side of the big wheel in portrait mode. However, groups mode is a great way for artists to have simple control, and of course engineers can always set this up for artists in landscape mode if they want, and then hand back the device to the artist to use in portrait mode. So however you and your artists decide to use QMix UC, with 8 stereo Q mixes available on StudioLive itself as well as talkback, using QMix UC, artists have perfect control over all of their personal monitoring from wherever they are in the studio. And as long as my StudioLive and my artists' devices are all on the same network, it really does just work. Another way for artists to get hands on themselves is to use PreSonus' own EarMix 16M remote Q mixer. Offering physical control over 16 channels, this receives signals over its AV-B connection with the mixer, with the option to pass through to further units. So that's mixing headphones the easy way with StudioLive Series 3 SE from PreSonus. Multiple stereo Q mixes, FAT channel processing and effects, plus remote control of artists' headphones from anywhere in the studio. To find out more and to read our full article, head over to the Production Experts blog.